This is ancient. This is also ancient. Let's talk about it. Some of y'all may be wondering, these are just your Roblox outfits. Like, the fuck is you talking about? Why is there a pop-up? And you would be correct if you were saying that about a year ago. I'm here to explain to you that these are actually full-fledged characters and not just avatars anymore. They're original characters I have created over the span of about the last year. Been working on it, been thinking about it, been brainstorming a lot of what I wanted to do with these two characters, and now I'm here to talk about multiple topics that relate to these characters. Let's begin.
I am Steve.
Let's get one thing clear. Both of these people, I'm gonna call them people, you call them people, them, character, whatever they want to call it. Both of them create the entity known as the Ancient One. Wow. They're both the mascots of this channel, and I'm pretty sure they're probably the first thing you would think about if you think of the Ancient One, unless you think of me. Hey, how you doing? Male Ancient is the only one known as the Ancient One in terms of alias. Both of their names are not shown yet, and they won't be shown yet for quite some time. Female Ancient, or TheLady, those are basically her two aliases, her names. Whatever you want to use for female ancient is up to you. Doesn't matter to her. Both of them were created in a counter-Earth style place where the fabric of their universe was able to be manipulated. They didn't know this yet. They just thought that something was very strange about the place that they lived, and they would not figure it out until later on. Since they were both created in a sense, both of them are technically orphans. They don't have parents. So unless you call me their parent, which then you would kind of be correct, but in universe I don't exist. You know, I'm not God or anything like that. I just, you know, technically you can think about it that way. It's up to you. That would be a headcanon per se. But whatever you think of it, it's up to you. I don't exist. Their upbringing was very odd in a sense where they had to go through life by themselves, but again, they had a feeling that something was different. Very off about everything, honestly. Not much details are known about their upbringing and their youth. All that is known is that they met each other around their youth, grew up together, supporting one another and getting into a more intimate relationship as they grew older. I guess you could be, it's sort of a cliche, but it's like childhood friends turn couple, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, they don't really exactly talk about their past. They usually keep it locked in a box, and also there's no current storyline where they're in any sort of position to talk about it. So all those details of their past will not be revealed until a further date. But there was a day in their past that heavily determined what they were meant for and what they would do going forward in their life. That being the day. I haven't really called it yet, but hey, the details of what happened that day are redacted and will not be elaborated until a further date. Although the details of the aftermath are available, such as them now having multiple abilities that actually define them in a lot of ways, such as their ability to now see the fabric of the universe that they inhabit in, which is basically if whatever they're at, they are able to see the fabric of the universe as well as patch through it because they universe hop. They're multiversal in that sense where they're able to travel from universe to universe, doing whoever knows what the fuck. They're also able to bring said things from universes out of it and to other ones. Now, this would cause a problem, but they still have to follow the rules of said universe. Certain items, like for example, the Infinity Stones. If you watch What If, that was a good show, you should fucking probably watch it. Those Infinity Stones are linked to the universe that they were created in. They are not able to be used in any other universe in such a grander scale. So that's the same way that it would work for if the pair, I'm gonna call them, if the pair were to bring something from one universe to the next. If there's something about that is not able to be applied to any other universe, then it's kind of gonna be useless. Along with those abilities, they were also given a boost in physical prowess and mental capacity. Especially that mental capacity, because if you're traveling from universe to universe, you're gonna need it, because you're about to see some crazy ass shit. Male Ancient was endowed with an energy source. In time, he would be able to manipulate and use however he sees fit. This energy is stored in heavy concentration and is now Scar. The red scar that you see is actually just his stored energy. It's very concentrated, that's why it's very bright red. The properties of this energy is currently unknown, but it can be used in a various of ways and cause massive damage if need be. It is currently unknown if female ancient received this energy as well, but from the subtle glow of her eyes that she now has sometimes, it is very much probably just the same energy, but it is not confirmed if it is truly the same energy. It could be something else. But if it is indeed the same energy that Ancient possessed in his scar, then it might be it's possible if female Ancient can actually tap into that energy. What are those? The Ancient One's default appearance is one of the most iconic outfits in the group. With most people in the group focusing on wearing suits, Ancient opts out for a more laid-back look, with him wearing a button-down shirt, bright red slacks showcasing his uniqueness in the group. His loose suspenders resemble his value for freedom within his appearance. He doesn't consider himself too professional of a person to go for an altered look like this fits his character. His top hat is iconic, showcases the YouTube logo, showing to anyone around his true background as the mascot of this channel, as well as a necklace with the same look. It also doesn't really cause anything too crazy within the group, because a lot of them do have the ability to see through the fourth wall, or at least sense the fourth wall, as you may see in the future. He wears sunglasses with a base red color to match the black shoes, as well as his cross earrings. My goodness. He has short black hair that occasionally will have red highlights, but this is a design choice that was actually implemented by the fans. And of course, he has the red scar in the shape of an X that stores his energy. Bringing the whole design together, it gives him the appearance of a semi-professional person that just values his comfort and isn't afraid to alter the appearance to suit himself. Now, moving to TheLady. She opts out for a more professional look, as she wears the same clothes but with certain differences. For starters, the suspenders are worn properly, already giving the appearance that she is more a serious and mature character. She wears the same hat, and necklace is the same design. It's actually a heart, actually. It's not the YouTube logo, it is now a heart. The heart gives more feminine look than the logo that Ancient wears. She's also occasionally wears glasses to tie in the entire look, but it could be on or off, whatever you want to see, because most people actually draw her without glasses, which is perfectly fine. Her black hair begins with a long straight bangs that cover her forehead and is accompanied by two long strands down the sides. Her hair is then tied in a ponytail that holds the rest of her flowing long hair, with two long bundles going over the front. Her face is one of a more seductive look, with long eyelashes and a black outline around her eyes. All certain designs of her hold a resemblance to one of a vampire. It is currently unknown if she has qualities of one, but her two front canines are indeed sharper than most people. If you don't know what canines are, those are your canines. These two? These two are here. Those are your canines. Those are fucking sharp. You know how like some girls or some guys be, well, if you want to dress like a vampire, you're gonna need fangs. You get what I mean, alright? I don't know why I was trying to drag this on. I don't know. Her official body proportions showcase a semi-large bust with long, strong legs. The specific measurements are unknown. This is quite a interesting topic for a couple reasons, honestly. One, fan art. While I love fan art, a lot of people are basically, I'm pretty sure no one can agree on how her body looks. Now, when it comes to female characters, that's probably one of the more important things when it comes to a design standpoint. But I honestly do enjoy how everyone looks at it differently. It's not the same across the board. Some people have her looking very busty, I guess you could say. That's the right word? Like, very, I guess, endowed, per se. With big tits, big thighs, whatever the case may be. And then you got other ones have her with more smaller features, you know? Just more, I guess you could say, flat. These two differences in arts is what I like. It gives her a very nice dynamic, which it could go either way. So I'm not going to officially give her, I guess, specific body proportions, because it would kind of ruin the fact if someone wants to draw her this way, you are free to do so. If you want to draw her this way, you are free to do so. When it comes to fan art about these characters, it's all about your perspective. It's all about your take on these characters, and I enjoy it. I love to see the work that you guys pull in. put it. Let's continue. While these are their default outfits, they don't wear them all the time, which could be honestly surprising, I guess. It really shouldn't be because they're not actual, like, who would wear this shit all the fucking time? No one. These are where the alternative outfits come in. These are some of the outfits that they will cycle through when they are out doing whatever they do on the daily. The default outfits are their go-to whenever they're included in some support what the fuck? The default outfits are their go-to whenever they are included in some sort of important activity or adventure. Golly, what the fuck, dude?
No! Fuck!
If we're talking about their place in the alignment chart, Ancient is what you call a chaotic neutral. While he isn't necessarily evil, there's hypothetically nothing stopping him from doing anything evil. While he prefers to stay on the side of good, there's plenty of situations and scenarios that he could be put in that will allow him to choose the side of evil. Male Ancient is a very down-to-earth person, even though most wouldn't expect it from him. Considering what he does, which is universe hop, he's very knowledgeable and can adapt to pretty much any scenario he's put in. Very little catches him by surprise. But he's also a bit humble. He doesn't talk big or become very arrogant. He certainly can be sarcastic, but it doesn't get to the point where he's ignorant. Female Ancient is on the side of rebel moral. She is a more serious character to compare to Ancient, but it doesn't stop her from having the freedom to choose what she wants to do. The lady isn't necessarily evil, but can indeed do evil things depending on where she is. More often than not, she will side with the side of good more than Ancient does on a daily basis. She's a very confident, mature person compared to Ancient. While she doesn't consider smack talk to be her thing, if she beats you in, let's say, a fight, if she beats you, she can't help but say how much you fucking suck. She's not a rude person, but if it comes down to it, she will talk down on those who are indeed weaker. She's also a very provocative person. While she is 100% loyal to male Ancient, it doesn't necessarily stop her from egging on those that think they have a chance with her. I guess in the sense she's a bit of a troll. Overall, their personalities are fit for the multitude of worlds they will discover.
The fuck you doing here, nigga? Identify yourself. Who the fuck?
Their importance to the upcoming series that shall not be named is monumental, as they're the main key to most, if not all, the plot that will be uncovered when that series is launched. No, I will not be elaborating any further on that regard. If you know, you know. If you don't, just wait. But other than that, these two are the most important characters to this channel. They're the mascots and they're the lifeblood of this channel, and they simply cannot be replaced. I hope you guys enjoyed this elaborate video on these two characters that will remain supported for a long time to come. These two can be utilized in any game, story, scenario, and is allowed for free use as long as you inquire me upon it. In short, if you want to use these characters for anything, let me know. More information on these two will be noted in the Google Doc that will be I guess just added on as time goes on, so please feel free to check it out from time to time. A lot of stuff when it comes to these two on the channel will be more prominent as time goes on. So basically standalone videos where these two characters are just the main point may come more often. And before I wanted to end this video, I wanted to introduce you guys to her voice actor, TheLady's voice actor. If you don't know, I will be voice acting male Ancient, and I actually have Shimona, who will introduce her himself, voice acting female Ancient. Now, I want to keep this abundantly clear. While the characters are indeed in a relationship, me and Shimona are not. Alright? We are just basically voices to bring these characters to life, because a lot of people would see it as kind of, I guess, weird, especially for the fact that she is indeed a minor. So any work that will include female Ancient as with her voice acting will be appropriate and will not go any further from that. That's one of the things I want to just be very clear about, because I know how people are nowadays, especially in this day and age where everyone's fucking weird as shit. It's probably for the best that I address it in the beginning. Any work that female Ancient is in that has Shimona's voice will be appropriate, okay? I'm very strict on this, all right? Because I don't want nothing happening where, let's say, for example, someone does something weird with these characters, right? And then they involve Shimona. No, that is very bad. That is something that I do not want happening under any circumstances. I hope everyone who is involved with whatever they do with these characters are very mindful of that fact. So, without further ado, I'll leave it to her.
Hello there, the name's Timona, and I'm a voice actor and artist. I do many other things also, but that's a huge list. Anywho, I've been voice acting for 2 years, and I got lots of roles. I mean, lots of them. And I just do really, like, small projects, not really big. So, I'm not gonna be on your TV saying hello there. Wish I could, though. But what made me so interested in voicing the lady was, like, the opportunity. My thoughts on the two characters is the lady is super pretty. She looks very cool. She looks nice. And the Asian one, he looks like he's gonna drop kick someone. This is gonna be a great journey for me, so I would love some support. Sorry for being greedy, but like, give me applause. I don't know. Pray for me. Do anything. I need to stop being greedy.
I honestly want these characters to do more than how they are right now. That means, what I mean by that is, I would like them to be included in stuff, whether it be games, like little animations, whatever the case may be. It would be very, I'd be happy to see them be utilized in these ways. And I mean, I know I can't, confirm their inclusion and media outside of my channel, but I would be honestly grateful for them to be utilized. And if you guys, anybody who's watching, shows interest in that, I'd be happy and grateful for that. But this video took a long time to make. It took me about a week or more, honestly, especially because for some reason I can't talk. I suck at talking, so using a script was very helpful in making this video. Sorry it took a long time because it was stated that this would be made long time ago, like a week ago or so, but it's finally out. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.